Hi everyone, it's Graham again and welcome back to my channel. Please ignore the smelly thing. I am in the car. It is a rather cute unicorn, but yeah, pay attention to me. So today I'm off to St Andrews. Duncan and I, we had some tickets to see, to go to an event for Robert Webb's book Come Again last year. I think it was in like April or May, possibly, I can't remember, but it was postponed, and the bookshop aren't sure if it's actually going to be rescheduled now. So they very kindly have put the price of the tickets into a credit account for me, and I've asked them to keep aside a couple of books. So I'm going to go through and pick those up and have maybe a little walk along the beach in St Andrews. Yeah, because nothing else will be open. The shop itself isn't open at the moment, I don't think. So I think it's just like a bookseller at the door with a table blocking the doorway, delivering people's books to them as they come along. I had to book a slot, so I have a 15-minute slot to pick up my books, and yeah, so without much further ado, let's go and pick up my books. So I've been to Topping Company and I picked up the two books that were held aside for me. I wasn't able to go in, obviously, because of COVID restrictions, and I didn't get like a picture or anything with the bookseller, because I didn't feel that was the done thing. So there's like a little table outside, there's a doorbell on it, because obviously the door is closed, and there's hand sanitizer and stuff, and you ring the bell and they come and give you your order and then have a little chat with you, and that was fun. That was a nice way to spend 5 or 10 minutes. But without much further ado, let's get into the books. So I have two books to show you, the first of which I already have 2 editions of, but this is a signed paperback edition, and it's Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. I am so excited. I need to reread this. This was my favourite book of 2020, and this one is signed. I shall read you the back, although you've probably read the book, so you know the story. On a summer's day in 1596, a young girl in Stratford-upon-Avon takes to her bed with a sudden fever. Her twin brother Hamnet searches everywhere for help. Why is nobody at home? Their mother Agnes is over a mile away in the garden where she grows medicinal herbs. Their father is working in London. Neither parent knows that Hamnet will not survive the week. Hamnet is a novel inspired by the son of a famous playwright, a boy whose life has been all but forgotten, but whose name was given to one of the most celebrated plays ever written. Like I say, this was my favourite book of 2020. I absolutely adored this, and there is an online event, because my husband and I bought tickets for the launch of the first edition last year, I think back in April sometime, and obviously because of the COVID emergency, it was postponed. There are now 2 events that are going ahead. The 7th, or is it the 17th of September? I cannot remember. I'll pop it on the screen, but it's in September anyway, and hopefully it will be a face-to-face. On Friday the 16th, there is an online stream of the paperback launch with Maggie O'Farrell. So that's exciting. And then the next book I've got is Pond by Claire Louise Bennett. This is a gorgeous Fitzcarraldo editions, and I first heard of this on Simon Savage's BookTube channel. His husband chose 5 books for him to read over the week, and this was one of them. And this just sounded absolutely incredible, and I had to get my hands on a copy. It's a collection of short stories which are quite surreal from how Simon described it. But yeah, let's read the back. Feverish and forthright, Pond is an absorbing chronicle of the pitfalls and pleasures of a solitudinous life told by an unnamed woman living on the cusp of a coastal town. Broken bowls, belligerent cows, swanky aubergines, trembling moonrises and horrifying sunsets. The physical world depicted in these stories is unsettling, yet intimately familiar, and soon takes on a life of its own, captivated by the stellar charms of seclusion, but restless with desire. The woman's relationship with her surroundings becomes boundless and increasingly bewildering. Claire Louise Bennett's startlingly original first collection slips effortlessly between worlds and is by turns dark, funny, and deeply moving. This is an extraordinary collection of short stories, profoundly original, though not eccentric, sharp and tender, funny and deeply engaging. A very new sort of writing. Bennett pushes the boundaries of the short story out into new territory, part prose fiction, part stream of consciousness, often truly poetry and always an acute, satisfying, delicate, honest meditation on both the joys and frustrations of a life fully lived in solitude. Take it slowly because it is worth it, and be impressed and joyful. And that's from Sarah Maitland, author of A Book of Silence. So I look so forward to getting to this one, and I'm so happy to have a signed paperback edition of this, Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. So that is the books that I bought today at Topping Company. I am feeling a little bit sort of exposed. I'm in the car and there are people all around, so I'm talking to no one basically, although I am talking to you guys, but yeah, Under the Sea by Fannie Isabelle Sherrick. Under the sea, the great wide sea that sweeps the golden shore, what treasures lie beneath the waves forevermore. Ask of the winds, the sobbing winds that toss the waves on high and fling the burden of their song unto the sky. Ask of the stars, the jeweled stars that sleep within the tide, like golden lilies floating far and swinging wide. Ask of the clouds that drift at noon in fadeless seas of blue, and looking down see skies beneath of deeper hue. Up in the sky the golden clouds will never make reply. Deep in the sea the jeweled stars in silence lie. Under the sea, the great wide sea that sweeps the golden shore, are secrets hidden from us now and evermore. So thank you so much for watching. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have so much fun doing it. Whatever you're reading, I hope you love it. Stay fabulous, be amazing, be yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye-bye.